Schroeder and Harrell and Wes Matthews, the three new Lakers in the rotation tonight.
Yeah, the only Clipper that will play regular minutes and a lot of minutes who's not playing tonight is Marcus Morris. He's nursing a bit of a knee injury, and it might be a while till he gets back as Patterson hit. LBJ, AD, and Marcus All. Yeah, also KCP.
It's kind of hard to get a reception on that one.
Clippers will play Denver on Christmas after meeting the Lakers on opening night, the 22nd. There's Zoo above everybody else. Down the middle goes Coffey, and we're going to get a charge, I believe.
Oh, he ran over a couple of Lakers.
Yeah, both THT and Wesley. And Amir Coffey picks up the offensive foul.
When you leave your feet, it's kind of tough because you got to come down. And
first half, I thought his passing improved. I thought his defense. I thought his rebounding. All of those improved. He was a little up and down as far as the scoring was concerned. And the shooting. Talking about Kuzma. Luke Kennard, one of the newest. Clippers tries to throw it up, not there. Rebound Zubats. Boy, he really worked for that one, didn't he? Once, twice, three times. Gets a hand on it. Lakers go. Patterson and rolls off. Of course, this team without Harrell, Shamet, and JaMychal Green. Tell you what, JaMychal Green is a big loss for them. He played a key role. He's a real high-energy player off the bench. He'll be missed. Kennard wide open.
That's what they kick Kennard for right there.
Exactly.
That's what they...
Clippers are 7 for 19 from beyond the arc. Lakers a woeful 2 for 10. That's good ball movement on the perimeter, and Patterson will let fly. Zubats this time does get Ty Lue. Ty Lue era has begun for the Clippers. He won a championship, or NBA championship, as a coach with LeBron in Cleveland in 2015-16. Matthews, there's the defense. Sells out on the floor, but it's a 24-second violation anyway. He was part of that Milwaukee team that so many thought was the favorite last year, who just did not look good in the bubble at all. All the way to the basket. That's what 7-year-old. He has made it known that he would like to start. Started when he was in Atlanta for 5 years, and his 2 years off the bench in OKC. Coffey, Patterson missed from there a moment ago. This time,
three-point shooter.
Laker team coming in this year as the favorite. They were one of the favorites last year, but just about everybody in the league seeing the depth that they have and the stars aligning and on their squad. Lakers with always with a bullseye because they're the Laker franchise. Here's a block by Mann and taken by Kennard.
Now Mann's one of those guys that, you know, he's a leaper. So there's a lot of leapers in this league, but from his standpoint, you got to make sure you just blink.
What's happening now in the county of Los Angeles and Southern California, and the forced lockdown of no fans here and just about everywhere else. Here's the scrum, and it's taken by the Lakers and THT.
Now, that was a nice no call there.
They say play on, and now they'll do a little house cleaning behind the players getting up. Schroeder with the fancy dribble. He goes baseline. Zoo is following him there.
How'd he stay in bounds?
And he will do just that and knock it down. Yes, sir.
Footers don't play defense out there, do they? Unless you're Anthony Davis.
A little bit. Steph Curry will be back and ready to go, along with Wiseman, their #1 pick, and Draymond Green.
Well, that first name you mentioned is going to put fear in a lot of people.
James Wiseman? Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Steph Curry. I mean, boy.
Well, we saw his golf games in good shape. And you know the basketball game will be right there, too. That one.
Absolutely in contention for it. He hasn't decided yet what to do with the starting lineup, but if you do start him, that does take some of that playmaking role out of the hands of LeBron, or at least responsibility. He, of course, is still going to be the main guy in that instance. But
games mean a whole lot. LeBron's going to handle it as much as possible just to wear him out for the fourth quarter.
While we were waxing poetic about Dennis Schroeder, how about another great play by THT, Taylor Horton Tucker. He is in.
D opening's going to be even greater.
Boy, you saw if he made that basket, the reaction that LeBron gave him. Very well liked. These players know that he can ball. Kennard. Picked by Zubats. Over Kuzma and saves it. Then he does it. Then he does. Back to Harrell, and he's into the regular season. Over the shoulder goes to Quinn Cook on its way. Weak side rebound. Trez is there. Trez goes underneath. Can't throw it in. Lakers just 3 for 13. Looking for their fourth. They can't get it. Hurt what we thought might be his hip earlier on in the game. Tried to give it. Might be
getting treatment.
Yeah, you would think.
It's hard to see what's on the sideline because they have them so spaced out.
Yeah, and you can tell, no stands is playing now for the Clippers. They kind of rotated as starters last.
You got to count for a second and then go, and you won't get that call.
Stu, just as a second as they lob it up.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's a lot that has to happen.
Yeah.
And,
one is Powell has to be, somewhat healthy.
Yeah, as he's trying to test her. I know Mike Trudell would love it. He had a great relationship with Powell, called him one of his favorite players ever to cover, maybe his favorite ever.
Yeah, that's an easy call there. I mean, Powell he's special.
Kaycock.
By that time, Kaycock allowed the defense to make him alter the layup. If he blocks it, so be it. But if he doesn't, he either get the basket or quite possibly the foul.
Good. Alley-oop. And the dunk by Kaycock. Assist to Kuz. Saw him last year. A couple of times up at Chase Center.
Loves to get to the rim. I mean, he can finish if
Kuz, a little hesitation with the dribble. Now they'll work on the perimeter. Horton Tucker wants to get in the lane. Tries to lob it
on, but nothing serious. Back to you.
Very good. So, again, he has Cook pulls up 17 feet. No, Reeve Tucker bobbing and weaving his way. Drive, kick. Cavangeli got it.
From really comfortable on that shot.
Born in Ontario, Canada, is Cavangeli.